Hello guys and girls, in this video we're gonna be looking at this thing. Tired of saying this thing, but I honestly have no clue what this is. Maybe women on the channel can help me out. I'm assuming this is maybe some kind of a hairpin or something. It's got a beautiful, I guess these are like dancing goats or something. I would say these are goats. I could be wrong. Tell me what you think it is. And that's how it's looking. There we go. Gonna flip it over so you can take a look. If you know what it is, please let me know down in the comments. I'd really appreciate that, just so I have an understanding for the future of what it is. It's actually very flexible, so you can easily bend this, which is another reason why I kind of liked it. I was hoping that this is silver. So if we look along the line here, there's no markings. There's no markings on this side. I also took a look on the other side. There's nothing. It's twisted here. And then we have big letters over there saying EIM, just right there. And without the magnifying glass, it's very hard to see, but just underneath the letters, the very, very, very tiny stamp, which is very old, I would assume, because it's very poorly made, unless somebody were using very cheap stamping material. But just right there, I think it is looking like 925. But again, even with magnifying glass, it is very hard to say if that's exactly what it says. Nevertheless, we're going to test this end right there. All of this looks to be solid, and then we're gonna make a marking on one of these sides here. Yeah, let me know what you think. Are these goats, or is just my brain playing games with me? To me, it looks like goats dancing on the palm tree. Let me know what you think. Is that what it is? And again, if you know the purpose of this thing, let me know what it is again, because this is not a spoon. I have no clue what it is. This thing weighs about probably 35 to 40 grams. I'm just guesstimating. I never weighed this thing, but that's what it feels like. All right, enough talking. Let's make our marks. First mark. Sorry about the scratching noise. It's just these metals, that's how they come out. Okay. There we go. First mark. Now let's take the bigger piece here and let's apply it. This one is not very noisy, which is great. Trying to make a bigger mark so we can see better. There we go. That's how it's looking. We're gonna be using our 18 karat today. First drops to the first mark. Done. And we're gonna do second mark. There we go. Okay, so first mark. First mark definitely looks like silver to me. And this one, I don't think you need my commentary on that. In the past, I did see that plated pieces could turn to be blue, and after it would turn purple. On this one, it's hard to say. It still looks blue to me. This one also remains blue, so we're just gonna wait for a minute. Let's see if I can zoom in on this. There we go. How is it looking to you? This one's starting to turn purple a little bit. Or maybe it's just my eyes. I'm looking through the camera and it looks to be blue, but looking at it directly without the camera, well, in the shade it looks to be blue. On the sun it looks to be purple. Hard to say. Let me know down in the comments, what are you seeing? Does this look blue to you, or does it look purple? But I'm still going to give it solid silver or 925 silver, just because it's very consistent. So we do see a bit of silver there, and we do see a lot of silver here. It looks blue and purple. What I'm thinking is, why don't we take this and here and dip it into the acid to see if we're gonna be getting some more silver here. Let's go ahead and do that. There we go. Oh, I already see a lot of blue coming out. There we go. That's a lot of blue right there. I'm gonna keep holding it there. Even more blue coming out. Okay, let's take another dip into the next one here. Let's see what's gonna happen there. Again, I see lots of blue coming up there as well. Do you think this is a good way of testing it, dipping it into the acid and see what's gonna happen? Or do you think this plated piece is gonna come out exactly the same? Lifting it. Look at that nice blue mark there. And that piece right there. Let's do another one here, just to be 100% certain. Let's see if we're gonna end up with exactly same mark inside the acid. I would say if we're gonna end up with consistent mark, same like the first one, I would give it 90% certainty, probably 99% certainty that this is real thing. I'm gonna lift it now. And look at that. Another beautiful mark. Let's do maybe another one right here to see if we're gonna get that consistency again. So this one right there turned purple to me. So I don't know, is it a silver? Maybe it's a purity of silver that looks purple. Maybe it's a silver itself that just turns purple. Maybe it's my stone, but I do see it turning purple. Okay, let's lift this and see if we're gonna get consistent mark. Oh, look at that. We're not getting it. So the first one is there, second one is there, and this one, we didn't get it. That's interesting. So maybe it is not real after all. So this could be plated. Take another dip in here, and let's see what's gonna come out. Nothing. Let's go back here. Take another dip. I was so sure that this is silver, but unfortunately, as we see, it's probably not, because this big piece turned purple instead of blue and then white, and we're not getting consistent marks inside the acid as well. Let's lift it. There we go. I'm getting really confused here. Let me know what you think down in the comments, because none of this makes sense to me. Do you think this is real? Do you think this is fake? After all of this testing here, my conclusion would be that this is fake. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. Is this pin, hairpin, whatever it is it real? Is it fake? What are your thoughts? I'm gonna stop here because it just seems to be too confusing. Well, anyway, thank you for watching. Thumbs up the video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll talk to you in the next one.